until game number 18 last season. Let's meet the starting lineups here for the home opener, shall we? For the Houston Rockets, you've got Green and need to get Jabari Smith Jr. going here tonight, which leads us
activity where the Rockets are active, hitting
of them. Low block this time for Şengün to Smith. Catch and release, good look at stroke, and it's 5. Torched the Rockets last season.
There's a game behind the scenes, so Curry's guarding Dillon Brooks. Dillon not known for his offense.
Until he's come to
play and Draymond, he just does his job. There's nothing sexy about it.
Şengün, tough turnaround on Draymond Green to join the party. Brooks is open, he lets it fly. And then Wiggins goes over the back and
in the paint all over. So let's see if the effect of not having Paul in hurts them.
That's too tall for Green. Ricochets back out to Şengün, who passed up on the 3. Van Fleet comes off that screen. He misses. High in the air goes Golden State Warriors. If there has been an Achilles heel, it has been turnovers. And that is why, in part, they ended up going after and acquiring Chris Paul in a trade.
Jordan Farmer following those guys. Cedric Bozeman. Sorry, Craig, you got me going. You started it, Craig.
Stepping back, too strong. That EVA Air on November the 1st. Secure your tickets right now at Rockets.com. So Jeff Green in, matching the Rockets' earlier lead of 6 as Van Fleet drives into the heart of the Warriors' defense. A collision there. Lost the ball. Şengün picked it up, and then we're...
This is one of those spells where they find something that works here. That's why Alperen's back on the floor.
Şengün wide open.
In consistent minutes. I mean, Jonathan Kuminga knew he had been just really good, settling down in their role as pros.
This second foul, 3rd personal though, on Draymond Green.
I don't know why when the shooting foul, he never put the ball back down. In today's NBA, everyone likes to switch
points a game against the Warriors last year. I mentioned careers have struggled. I imagine he probably wants to be out there a little bit more than I would.
He made a huge impact here and ended up in a world championship.
Yeah, he's been very good for Golden State. And Brooks draws a couple, and that leads to that little flip shot there by Şengün.
Again,
121 of them.
Shout out Jamal Crawford, maybe one of my favorite teammates.
Smith draws 2. Şengün moonballs in the triple for the top of the key.
Hey, he's looking to take that 3 ball.
Mid-range 2, deep 2, in fact, in and out, no good. To get right back into game 19-7 is the extended run. Green stepped back, long 2, no good. Wiggins into the paint. Wiggins challenges Şengün, got it to go, plus the foul.
Energy, and here's the thing, you off the line, and Wiggins again sees an open lane and takes advantage. I'll talk to him next game. Maybe he'll dress down.
Van Fleet, catch and release, long 3, way off, didn't even hit the rim.
Got him locate.
Brooks, Thompson, and now he's all by himself, 10th all-time in made threes in NBA history.
We got the 2 great times. You'll never see it.
Ball Crawford is 4-3, 14 for Thompson. Offensive rebound, Şengün has been much better in the last couple of minutes as he scores again and now has 9.
See the patience there from Şengün. He's a guy you always have to keep an eye on.
Thompson drops it off to Looney, and he ended up getting fouled.
You see Klay Thompson
in this game in 3 points. Goes into Şengün on the bounce. Steps back and misses. For Klay Thompson, now 19 points.
Too easy.
That time it was Şengün on Thompson, able to...
Big fella trying to get out that tie, I know that much. Oh, goodness.
But Margarita Mondays have been a hit, thanks in large part to you, Ryan. So
more times than not, you're the one that gets open.
5 dimes now for Curry. Chris Paul has 7 of them off the bench in 15 minutes. Oh, nearly an and 1. Instead, 2 free throws here for
Şengün. That was a 2-man game that they really built last year, and gets Looney in a bad spot. And Alperen Şengün, what does he do? He gets behind the defense.
I believe this is 195 has picked up his 2nd, and Şengün buries
at his head, but he's a
Warriors in the 2nd game of a 3 for them.
No Chris Paul on the floor. Warriors trying to get over.
Şengün, the spin, the kick. Van Fleet resets, lets it fly. No. Stumbling a little off balance, Jalen Green, and out of bounds. The rebound last touched, they say, by Şengün. He wants Ime Udoka Warriors played playoffs, and I think that's when Golden State eliminated Houston in that most recent series amongst the two franchises of 15.
In my first years in Charlotte, Dale was our play-by-play guy, Dale Curry, and Steph would come in, and beautiful drive there from Jabari. Steph Curry.
Dale Curry, still an analyst for the Hornets. We'll see them when they're in town on Wednesday as the homestand continues. And Şengün that time got to his spot, got into the middle lane, rolled, hit the baby hook.
Look at this here from Şengün. We talk about it, points in the paint and shields the ball away from Sarge, trying to get the steal. And watch him. That's putting him in jail. There's nothing that Sarge can do other than foul. And
a little bit of a loose handle there that time by Alperen. Shot clock winding down, needs some help. Bounces it to Brooks. Hot skips. Yeah, there you go. Lays it up and in.
Fancy foot.
7. Chris Paul is 38. Back to Şengün. Downhill, missed. Tip tried, no. Rebound Green, lost the ball. Up for grabs, picked up by Thompson. Back to Tate, an open look at it, and he misses. Şengün battles there. 15 now. Gary Payton, the second. Şengün on the move, whirls, double, throws it up, and he gets it to go down.
Love the way that Alperen just composes. Clearly, I guess they kind of come from his father,
yep.
But he's much more athletic than his dad in his play.
4 of their 5 starters outside of Draymond Green. Tonight's his first game of the season. Jalen Green to Şengün, back out there, trying to dunk it from behind. Moody able to block the Rockets' best player to start this season.
This is the Alperen we know. We hadn't seen the sauce yet, Craig, but he's been working, knocked down a 3 there, getting in the paint, and more importantly, when Alperen gets in his spots, he puts big men in a terrible spot right in front of the rim where they can't help or stop him, and he's been playing with force here, but Alperen looks so much more comfortable, and I tell you one thing, he's been the Rockets' best player. They need his scoring, and he's going to have even more here if the Rockets are going to be successful.
Good to see him move
out there.
Just don't want him picking up his 5th into Looney. Rat girl right back to Draymond Green, and they're going to call a foul on Şengün.
The big. Alperen had always, you talk about his struggles versus Golden State, let's call it out. His struggle versus Looney, and played pretty well here tonight. Gotta go.
Yep, shot clock about to go off. And a foul
here for the Rockets. And right now, Coach,
I'm relieved when that happens. Jalen Green, baseline into Şengün, tough catch to Brooks, 3, no, and the rebound to
size, but they rotate and they help each other defensively.
And this core group, as I mentioned earlier, 12 seasons together, they've been together forever. Curry loses Brooks not once but twice. And then he makes another one, his 4th 3. My goodness. And Curry now with 12 of those 15, all on 3s.
He is tough once he heats up. I mean, Kevon Looney getting away with 2-hand shoves and pushes. It is hard to score on a guy when he's defending you like that.
Into the lane. Now to Wiggins. Wiggins will drive a collision with Şengün. Offensive foul.
Good scramble there from Alperen. Şengün ran a shooter off the 3-point line. They covered to help, but look at Steph Curry here dancing on Dillon Brooks. Gets Dillon in the air, and yeah, he's just clowning at this point. Alperen Şengün slide over. The 2 feet are outside of the cylinder and makes the same play.
Steve Kerr just used. Back to Van Fleet. Works baseline. Throws up a really bad shot. Now Curry drops it off to Looney right down the middle of the lane. You got to play Curry on that 3. Felt like in a blink of an eye. I guess it's well it did. And there goes Şengün. But over the Houston Rockets, spoiling their home opener as they improve to 2-1, and the Rockets fall to 0-3 on the season. The Rockets battled back from a 16-point deficit, led by 2 with about 6.5 minutes left to go in the game, and then Golden State outscored them 21-8.